see me? I think we have a bad signal. Okay, so I'm switching off the. Can you hear me? See Yogini? Hear me? See me, Sudeep? You? Audio, video, clear? Not clear? What do we do? Can Good evening. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Sudeep? I'm trying to get the audio video connection. I'm just wondering whether you can hear me and see me. Check audio video check. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Call the people. Call the. Cannot get a signal.
We can hear you.
Unmute all. Unmute all. Unmute all. Can you all hear me? Can you see me? Unmute all, please. Unmute all.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. The video is a little bit shaky, but voice is clear.
Okay. Sip Rutanu, Sip Premchandji, Sip Raji, Sip Tina, Sip Vanita, Sip Sudeep, Sip Pankaj, Sip Yogini, Sip Komal, Sip Ranjana, Sip Anand, Sip Bliko. I'm not sure if you all can hear me, unfortunately. Piyu, unmute all, Piyu. Piyu. I'm not.
We can hear you.
We
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
We hear you. You are audible. We can hear you.
Audio and video clear, Guruji.
Can hear you.
Echo.
Shri Om Guruji.
Please unmute to all.
We can hear you.
Okay, let us start. Ship to all. Let us start today's subject. Administrator, today's subject is every step in the wrong direction is taking us away. So who would like to start with this discussion? Every step in the wrong direction is taking us away. So this is our discussion of today. Who would like to start, please? Any questions? Yes. So we have got many questions. Let us start. Huh? Rutanu. Yes, Rutanu.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, sorry, this confusion. I apologize. Please go ahead, Rutanu.
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, we are getting closer to the SIP every day, and we are taking steps to get closer. But we cannot do bhoga with yoga. If we are taking it in the wrong direction, then we will be going away from our goal.
Okay. So therefore, what is your understanding that every time you take a step in the wrong direction? What is your understanding of this?
We cannot be हमें ये भी चाहिए वो भी चाहिए वो भी चाहिए.
Is it
हमें
only
बस
about
एक
चाहिए?
ही चाहिए.
No, is it only about चाहिए or is it something beyond चाहिए?
It is, we have to attain enlightenment, and if we have to do that, we have to get out of the worldly ways.
What is this wrong? Every step in the wrong direction. What does it mean?
We become slave of something. If we go out for dinner and we simply haven't come, it's fine. But that should not be the only thing that, no, if we don't do that, something will happen.
Okay, I agree with what you say. Let me go on to next. I think is Vanita next. Ashok Nichani. Ashok Nichani, please. Administrator will unmute the next people. Okay.
Sure,
Let me
Guruji.
a few of you. Yes, Shivam, Ashok.
Sirji, we are going away. There's only one word, I. Because of the I. It is taking us away from the divine.
Okay.
Because we are thinking that I am I.
And so, because of that,
That is why we are moving away from the divine.
I'm from 1218. I have a very important Zoom call happening. The internet has failed. Please set it right immediately. It's an urgent matter, very, very urgent. 1218. Yeah. So that what does I do?
Sir, there's one of your bhajans. The full answer is in
Okay.
that.
What is it? Are you telling the bhajan?
Yes, Sirji. You're recording, Sirji.
No, but do you know the bhajan or you're just going to, what are you trying to do?
Sirji, the bhajan says that the truth has been hidden. सच को छुपाता है.
Okay, you come back with the words, Ashok, because what happens is we are saying everybody has a minute to speak on top. Internet is giving trouble. So try to come back. Administrator, next person. Bliss. Okay, Bliss.
Hi, Shwam dear.
Shivoham, I've just called the hotel to say why the Wi-Fi is failed. Normally in a Taj hotel, Wi-Fi doesn't fail, but I hope it's set right. Okay.
In Taj Hotel, really? Wow. A very
Tell me.
nice place.
Okay,
I
tell me.
I would like to know what you mean by step mean in the wrong direction?
Every step in the wrong direction means if you are not taking the step in the spiritual direction, that means you are going away from your goal. You are going away from God. You are going away from liberation.
But what you want to say about it, I don't understand really what the meaning of this, because what is the wrong direction? What you mean when you say this?
Wrong direction means going in the material way. Wrong direction means what somebody said, desire. If you are having wrong desire, you are having wrong goals, you are following the wrong religion, you are having the wrong company. Everything that you are doing wrong, everything that is wrong is taking you away from the right.
Okay, I understand, but I don't think so. I am on the wrong direction. I
No.
think my step it's okay, and I evaluate in
No,
this road.
The point is this. Today's call is this. Today's call is to make you realize, am I doing anything that is taking me in the wrong direction? If I am going in wrong direction, that means I am going away from my goal. Today's call is to make you realize, to make you think, to make you introspect. You understand?
Yes, I understand everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, please. Komal.
Yes, namaste everybody. So, what Bliss said right now, okay, what is wrong and what is right, that you have already clarified. But sometimes what I feel is like you want to do in the go in the right direction. I will tell with an example also, but you are it's not in your hand. And then again, that question of whether I am the doer or I am not the doer comes. You want to be, but some circumstances, situations, they force you to go towards the other direction.
No,
Like,
sorry.
one example I would like to give.
Yeah, give me the example.
Like last month, I had to go for a spiritual retreat. It was a 5-6 days retreat and everything was planned. I was excited, and because I knew I will be going closer to spirituality and everything. But just a day before, something urgent came up at home and I had to stay for all those 6 days at home. So I was not the doer there. I wanted to go in the right direction, but I had to stay with my family and then do all kind of things. Just wanted.
It is for you to
understand that.
It is for you to evaluate. Was it impossible for you to go in that for the
Yes.
retreat?
Yes, it was impossible.
If it was impossible, then that's your karma. Then it's okay. You have to accept it.
Okay.
But remember that going in the wrong direction means whether you wanted, you did not want to, there was some karma that makes us realize we should not do wrong karma, because wrong karma also can take us away from the goal. That means our life becomes so much more difficult. Now, for example, it's not my mistake. I don't know what to do. The signal is not working. What do I do? But I'm struggling to get a good connection. I'm talking to you, but my tab is not working and I'm trying to see what to do.
Okay.
So
from your side, you do all the possible thing and then surrender. That's the
and the challenge is how can we reach that state where we don't go in the wrong direction? It's a big challenge.
Whether we are able to go or not, intention should be right. So intention also matters, no?
Actually, intention, yes, but even beyond intention, we have to have action, right? It's karma. So how are we going to make sure that we go here? Today's topic is very different, Komal. Today's topic is saying, are we going in the wrong direction? What does it mean? It means if you are not able to go in the right direction, it's different. We are talking about you going in the wrong direction, but you are giving an example which is different. You are not going in the wrong direction. You are stopped from going in the right direction.
Yes, yes.
Next, please. Administrator. Mandeep. Yes, Mandeep.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
So I feel that all of us are on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being absolute ignorance and 100 being the liberation, which is our real self, are
Yeah.
somewhere on some point. So that's not important where we are. Maybe we are at 50, 60, but what the direction of our, where we are moving towards either we are choosing to move towards 100 or we are choosing to, further drop down towards ignorance. So that direction we have to, choose, and that's in our hands. And only when you realize that there is something called 100, for example, in Gita, Lord Krishna was, a symbolic form of being 100, the original self of ourselves, and Arjuna being in that state of ignorance, and that's why he was feeling so anxious while doing the karma, right karma. So when Lord Krishna guided him that this you have to move towards the real self of yours, that's when he gained the knowledge and enlightenment, and then that's when he started moving in the right direction.
Yeah, but I'm still not able to follow. How are you relating this to taking step in the wrong direction?
So when you are ignorant, for example, I aim to have a very good body, right? But I'm ignorant towards that goal of mine, and I keep eating fast food, and I keep indulging myself in the things which are not going to take me to my goal.
Yeah.
So once we know that our goal is to reach the liberation, then all these so-called the Maya that keeps playing its role, keeps indulging, keeps attracting us towards it. So when we know the higher purpose, I mean these small trivial things become not very important to us. Is what I feel.
Okay, I unmute my tab here. Okay, I get your point. Unmute me.
So you are unmuted. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to get to my main system. Okay, thank you, Mandeep. Who's next, please? Surajit. Yes.
हेलो गुरुजी.
Yes,
हेलो
sir.
सर मुझे लगता है जब हम इग्नोरेंस में होते हैं और जब जो भी काम करते हैं तब हम मतलब जो हमारा राइट डायरेक्शन है उसके साथ मतलब जा नहीं सकते. जब हम इग्नोरेंस में होते हैं तब माइंड का स्टेट भी आ जाता है. तो इसके लिए हमें कॉन्शियस में रहना चाहिए और सब कुछ ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए कि मैं असल में कौन हूँ.
I'm struggling, but I hope I've got my proper connection back now. I'm once again telling you, my point is this, my dear friends, we are on a journey. Suppose I'm going towards Kashmir. I'm in Bangalore. Every time I go towards Chennai, every time I go towards Mumbai, every time I go towards Cochin, I'm going away from my destination. My question to you all today is, are you conscious that any step that you take, it may be being caught by fences, farces, traces, forces. It may be you caught in Leela, you caught in Maya. It may be caught in Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. I don't know what, but every step that you take in the wrong direction, maybe it's a wrong friendship. Suppose you have a new friend. Suddenly a new friend comes from nowhere. He's your old classmate. And that old classmate, suddenly he tells you, come on, yeah, let me make you have the best French wine. Have you ever tasted French wine and you got a bad habit? Suppose it's a new addiction. Whatever it is taking you away. I am trying to make I'm trying to make you realize, are you taking any step in a direction which is taking you away? Vanita.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham,
When I don't think I have taken any wrong step towards going on a wrong path, because we have come a long way. Now I don't want to do the mistake of going back. So when I evaluate myself, I don't think I have a desire more and all. Every time I evaluate, every time I am connected with God. So I have nothing to say in this wrong.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
There was one man and his friend told him, come on, I will take you to Mother Teresa's charitable home. He goes to the charitable home and he does charity work. After he does charity work, all his neighbors, everybody calls him and gives him an award. That you are the most greatest humanitarian person. And he is so inspired. Now, every day he's going to serve the poor people. He's going to serve the poor people. Is it in the right direction or wrong direction?
No, because praise, he is enjoying that probably.
So right direction, wrong direction.
Wrong direction.
Why?
Because people praised him and again he is continuing in the same way.
So what is wrong in that?
See, when we do some charity work, किसी का praise के लिए क्यों expect करना है sir?
So okay, now you expect करना. So why is that step going in the wrong direction? Is my question.
क्योंकि जब लोग कहने लगते तभी इनको stop करना ना. This is a charity work I am doing, not for any other purpose.
Yeah, but he is doing it obviously because his ego is getting a kick.
Then again, it is a wrong. If his ego is getting a kick, it's a wrong direction.
Correct. This is what I'm trying to make you all understand today. This man has got caught in good karma, not in bad karma, in good karma.
Yeah.
But he's caught. I want all of you to evaluate today what I see. Let me tell you one thing. The journey is long. The time is short. The journey is long. The time is short. Every time you go away from the goal, you are taking a great risk.
Yeah.
If the bell rings, football, have you seen football or hockey? Somebody is playing. They score 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. They're winning. They're winning. Then 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. And before the whistle goes, 4-3, they lost the match. Have you seen such matches? Have you seen? I have seen. Before the whistle blows, before the whistle does blow, we must know it's time to go. Who am I? Why am I here? I am trying to make you realize today, this is my point. Every day I try to pick a point. My dear friends, I don't know. I don't know what step you're taking. You know. Do I know your 24/7 schedule? I don't know. If you are caught, it may be in thought. If you are caught in the prison of pleasure, possession, or people, if there are fences, fences, faces, forces, what is holding you back? You want mukti, you want liberation. Are you going in the right direction? Rajendra ji.
Sir, in the wrong direction, for me, I could understand that anything done which steals my awareness and consciousness is a wrong direction. For that, I have to try to live in Satchit Anand Atma and in a state of surrender, not in the state of body mind, and have to be remain away from the non-fruitful karmas. We have to understand the karmic law properly.
So
what karmas I have to perform a karma cautiously. Yes,
is there anything you think you're taking in the wrong direction? This is the question.
No, I don't do anything wrong, but only I think I don't probably give maximum time to the meditation and all these things. But there's no, I don't frame any, I don't just go for any bad karma or any good karma, which will cause me to be again just in this same system. But only I don't give maximum time towards. Sometimes I watch TV and all that. I think that I should not do.
Now see, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know whether you're watching TV is right or wrong.
Yeah.
But if you're watching, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Today's call is a self-introspection. If you're watching TV and the TV is becoming an addiction and you're caught in that, it may disturb your liberation.
Yeah.
I am not saying TV is bad. I'm asking you to introspect. For me, I try to keep my focus 100% on this subject. Thank you, Rajendra. Rumataji.
Guruji, Shivoham.
Pranam, बताइए Mataji.
Guruji, we are going in wrong direction. Many chances are coming and many situations also come when we have to use our intelligence and choose the right. For very simple example, Zoom call is there and somebody is forcing us to go on party. So if we choose Zoom call, then we are in right direction. If we neglect Zoom call and go to that party, then we are in wrong direction. That is a very simple example. Similarly, many situations come when we have to use our intelligence and choose the right thing.
Are we able to use intelligence all the time?
Mostly we do, but sometimes we...
Good, very good, Mataji. See, Rumataji is telling very honestly. Sometimes we get into mind state. Now the mind is not letting us. I myself, in the last 48 hours, I must have gone to mind state sometime. It may be just sending a message, which is not in consciousness, sending a message to somebody in the mind state. Then I change. I immediately realize my mind has overtaken my intellect. I come back to my intellectual state. You know, it's a simple thing, the way we communicate with people. Zoom call is, let me tell you one thing. It will be a matter of time. Lots of people want to attend the Zoom call. Yesterday, I was giving a very important talk in Rotary, and people don't have this benefit. There were about 80 people there in Bombay, Nariman Point area. And they're all so keen. Many of them, they requested, come back and give us more talks. I said, no, we cannot come back. It's not easy. So my dear friends, this call reminds us, like who said, Rajendra said, to be in consciousness, to be in a state of Satchit Anand, to be in that awareness, to be the witness, to be the observer. Today I was having a discussion with a very famous Bollywood star, and we were trying to do a podcast to share with you. And this very famous Bollywood star struggling to have peace of mind. This Bollywood star tells me, how can I break my attachment? I want to break attachment. How to break this attachment? So we are lucky we have got the method, but we have to go forward, right? We have to take the path. Thank you, Rumataji. Yogini.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yogini, and I think Krishna and Krishan.
Shivam, sir. So being this path, the sadhana, like you explained to me that day, and I understood also that I have to be on the Zoom call, as this is my satsang for my betterment. So if I'm missing this just for the worldly things, so, that is the wrong path I'm going to. So
I'm asking you a question. I'll let you continue. Don't forget what you're saying. Are you saying only Zoom call is important? 40 minutes, other 23 hours, 20 minutes, you can do whatever you want?
No, not only the Zoom call, but Zoom call is important now because we are learning so much directly from you. Otherwise, we were going through yes, sir.
But the Zoom call is just an evaluating point, what you're doing in the other 20 hours a day. You sleep 5-6 hours in your 16 hours, 17 hours every day. How are you living? Then you come back on the Zoom call. Then you introspect. For example, today's call.
Yes, sir.
Am I going in the right direction?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you my own example. My Guruji told me in 2012, go in a talash. After 1 year, I was struggling. I had not gone in talash. 1 year I lost. My Guruji taught me Tattvamasi 20 years back. 20 years back. I was walking in the wrong direction for 20 years. I'm admitting to you. Imagine I died in those 20 years. There would be no air giving talk to you.
We are lucky, sir.
No, we are lucky, but are we walking in the right direction?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am walking now on the right path.
Yogini, you can fool some of the people all the time and all of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. I learned this. I learned this. What it means is, see, sometimes I also used to cheat. I used to cheat. Who? Cheat who? Cheat myself.
Myself. Yes.
So अबे अपने आप को उल्लू बनाने से क्या होगा?
नहीं सर, लेकिन पहले से आज मैं अपने आप को कंपेयर करती हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि okay, I am on the right path.
No doubt. I don't doubt that at all. All I'm telling you is become very conscious.
Yes.
Become conscious of every step that you take.
Right.
Krishna.
I will. Thank you.
Krishna.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
So my connection is also very unstable. Is it okay?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So I make a lot of mistakes because I think this is a kind of a learning, and from the mistakes I'm learning too. Yeah, because I was in the most favorable circumstances in for a spiritual upliftment in Delhi, and now I'm in the most unfavorable situations. I've noted I'm moving from one home to like totally unsettled, and now I was like a Rip Van Winkle. I think I'm totally outdated from the world now, and I find it difficult to adjust back in this place where I'm really struggling.
Why? What makes you struggle? How does the place affect you?
So I think Vanita would know, like we were always into spiritual activities and seva and guru ka talk, bhajans, and I don't know, other than that we didn't have any activity, and I never used to go out also, and either itna bada parivar, I was telling you yesterday, and people are forcing me to become their business partner, and I said no to many things, and they say, why are you spirituality? Did spirituality tell you not to use your skills? Because I was working before I left Delhi, and all my previous employers are jumping, bouncing.
Are you unable to use your intellect and decide?
No, I said affirm no, but some people are getting very, because I had worked with them, and they said we were waiting for you to come down.
So some people are more important to you than your own self?
No, that's a I don't know, because let me tell you one line which I was reading, Swami Vivekananda also. He said, if you have escaped to the Himalayan caves, then you have missed your path. And if you plunge into the vanities of life, then also you have missed your path. So try to divinize your life. So I was thinking, am I, saying no to all? It's all good opportunities. It's in education and all that stuff. But I really am so confused.
Your past karma is testing you. Your past karma is coming and unfolding.
But the only hope is from my husband, and I told him, can I go for a retreat? I thought of escaping to Ramanashram or someplace till my home is under, renovation is going on. So I want to escape from this place. My God, I was planning to go back to Delhi with my guru.
I'm only telling you beware. Only one word, beware. Okay? Premchand ji, I have unmuted you. Premchand ji, aapko bolna hai? Premchand ji?
I have understood what you told. Each and every
जो कल का क्वेश्चन है मैं बोलूं या आप बोलेंगे?
नहीं, वो तो है कि मतलब about the wrong direction.
नहीं, yesterday you sent me a message, correct?
Yes.
In the day-to-day life, we do most of our work through subconscious mind, and the consciousness does not come in the way. Whereas it is said that consciousness plays a very important role in spiritualism. I have not been able to increase the level of it. I seek your guidance, what role it plays and how to increase the level of consciousness.
Yes, sir.
So Premchand ji wrote this message to me yesterday. He was finding difficult to raise hand. So I'm answering the question today and coming back to Krishan next. Krishan, you're coming, I'm coming to you next. So Premchand ji, as long as we are in the state of mind, if we are in the mind state, I was speaking to Krishna just now. Many of her business relatives are telling her, you are so intelligent, Come, let us, you be my partner. Come, we are giving you business opportunity. Come, don't leave, don't miss it, don't spoil your talents. You know what? Do they even know the meaning of spirituality? Do they even know the spelling of spirituality? Premchandji, this is the mind. The mind robs our consciousness.
Yes, sir.
And we have to be very careful. You are 83 years old, if I'm not mistaken, right or wrong?
Correct, sir.
So you have to be in consciousness. Even one moment lost in the mind state can create disaster for you.
Yes, sir.
So only remain in consciousness. That's all you have to do. And every time you want to speak, you kindly learn how to learn to press the button to raise hand, not putting your hand up. You have to press the Zoom make button hai, raised hand. Please learn how to press that button.
We should not leave a single step which goes against our main goal.
Correct, correct. Thank you, Ji. Krishan Sangha, Krishan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Krishan?
Shivam Guruji, according to me, we are living in materialistic world, and we create many false system, many false identity for ourselves, and the mind will create this wrong step, and we are going on that path. But only enlightenment path is that path.
So have you noticed any path which your mind is taking you on?
Every moment, as a human, I create that I'm a manager in a bank. It's false identity. My mind come, and every time in ego, I say I'm manager, I'm father of that kid, I'm house owner of this house. These steps are materialistic world, and only mind is keeping this step in our life. We are on wrong path.
How are you dealing with it? How do you deal with it?
Only in consciousness. When I flip my mind and in consciousness, I found that these are the only false identity. These are only low, more growth. I have to avoid these, and I have only if I am in consciousness, I am able to avoid them.
Very good. See, Krishan has told us. Thank you, Krishan. Krishan has told us how the mind is constantly pulling us in the wrong direction. Krishan is telling the mind is constantly pulling, not once in a way. The mind is constantly pulling us in the wrong direction. My dear friends, I am telling you, I had the same problem. And what I used to tell, मैं तो ये तन मन्ना हूं ना मैं अहंकार, सच में तो मैं जानू मैं आत्मा और कुछ ना, एहसास हुआ फिर भी फंसा, एक युद्ध मेरे अंदर लड़ता मैं हमेशा, मैं फंसा, मैं खुद में फंसा, मैं फंसा, मैं खुद में फंसा. Bliss, it means there is a war inside me, there's a war, there is a war inside me, there's a war. तू बचा, you save me, तू आके बचा. Oh Lord, save me, Lord. Save me from this material world. You know, my dear friends, there are thousands, lakhs of people, millions of people who want God, who want liberation. But this samsara is pulling them down. And they fail. They slip and they fall. From yoga, they fall into bhoga. What to do? This is our biggest challenge. Yogita. Yes, Yogita?
प्रणाम.
Yes, Yogita. प्रणाम, बोलो.
गुरुजी, मुझे आपसे ये बोलना है गुरुजी, अगर आपके लव्ड वन को कोई कष्ट दे तो सब फिर भूल भाल जाता है और फिर अपने मुंह से बहुत अपशब्द निकल जाते हैं. बाद में रियलाइज होता है, अरे भाई मैं कहाँ पास में ना, मतलब अभी कुछ सिचुएशन ऐसी है जहाँ आके ना भूल भाल जाती हूँ बहुत ज्यादा, कि मैं कॉन्शियसनेस का सब भूल भाल जाती हूँ.
हाँ, योगिता, you are not
करने लग जाती हूँ कि मैं योग्यता हूँ, ये इसको मेरे लव्ड वन को कोई कष्ट दे रहा है, इसको कष्ट दे रहा है, तो समझ नहीं आती। तो माइंड के अंदर वो कंटिन्यूस चैटर चल रहा होता है कि भाई ये ऐसा हो गया, इसको कष्ट
तो
हो रहा है।
चैलेंज क्या है? तो जिंदगी में चैलेंज ये क्या है? जिंदगी में मुक्ति का मतलब क्या है? मुक्ति का मतलब है लिबरेशन, फ्रीडम। अगर हम मुक्ति नहीं पाएंगे तो वही चक्कर चलता रहेगा। If we don't escape from the misery on earth, what is the main idea? Why this life? Why did I come to earth? Why was I given human birth? Is it meant just to live and die and eat pakoda? मुझे भी पकोड़ा, मैं तो अनियन पकोड़ा इतना मजा करके खाता हूँ ना, I love it. पाव भाजी, बॉम्बे में आता हूँ, अरे क्या पाव भाजी खाना है, छोले भटूरे कैसे मजा करके खाता हूँ, खा खा के मर जाऊंगा। फिर वही चक्कर, फिर वही चक्कर। We human beings, we are unable to escape from our ignorance. We are unable to escape from the mind that makes us blind. We are unable to be free from these cravings of the senses. हमारे जो 5 इंद्रियां हैं, we are unable, we become slaves. How much we suffer, my dear friends, how much we suffer. When are we going to wake up?
मेरे को गिल्टी भी फिर बाद में होने लग जाता है।
No use.
मतलब
क्या use?
I'm having the knowledge.
What's the use? Already हो गया ना? So wake up before it's late. Last person, Ranjana, then we will close. After 8:40, no questions. Our discipline is going well. 1 minute per person to speak. More people are getting chance to speak. I'm happy. Thank you for your cooperation. Ranjana.
Shubham Guruji.
Shubham, sir. Shubham Mataji.
Guruji, I know I'm still going in wrong direction, but every day I'm taking baby steps to be in the right direction.
Very good.
Zoom calls, every day I'm evaluating. Like I've stopped watching TV, I've stopped watching through social media, Facebook, etc. I've totally given up. Not on every early interval, but in 4 or 5 times in a day, I try to sit in silence. So I'm making baby steps thanks to your Zoom calls and your advices.
Amazing. I'm proud of you. Let me tell you one thing. यहाँ पे Zoom call में लोग बोलते होंगे, ये साला AiR ना पागल है। ये जो AiR है ना, हमसे बात करता है, पागल है साला, हमें बोलता है यू Zoom call अटेंड करो, ना मॉल जाओ, ना टीवी देखो, ना मूवी देखो, ना फैमिली के पास जाओ, ये साला AiR को गोली मारो। Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. What do I get? What do I get? I am only telling you one thing, that there are too many enemies of liberation. Liberation is not easy. I am on social media. I am on social media, and all the damn social media दुनिया में AiR है. But I don't have a single account of my own in any media. ना मैं Facebook देखता हूँ, ना मैं Insta देखता हूँ, ना मैं Twitter देखता हूँ, ना मैं कुछ भी नहीं. क्यों? I have dearest people of my life. You know what they do? My dearest people, they hold the mobile phone and they see reels. Some of them see the reels even after sleeping in the night with the bed sheet on top of their face. The bed sheet is over their face, लेकिन नींद नहीं करते हैं, वो पकड़ के reel देखते रहते हैं half an hour. It's an addiction. I did not know another person who's there many years, old school of thought. The day I'm telling I have to do some work, important spiritual work. That person is seeing Facebook में reels, reel after reel, reel after reel after reel after reel. आधा घंटा हो गया. We are addicted. And because of this addiction, we are not able to get the benediction of realization. My dear friends, I have only one goal. My goal is to help you reach your goal. My goal is to help you realize God. My goal is to help you realize the truth. My goal is to help you realize yourself. And there is so much confusion. Spiritual people come to me. Swamis come to me. Big Swamis, they talk to me. But गलत बोलते हैं. आत्मा का पुनर्जन्म होता है. आत्मा का पुनर्जन्म कैसे हो सकता है? बट जैसे अरे तुम क्या बोलते हो भगवत गीता में लिखा, अरे भगवत गीता में कैसे कहा लिखा है कि आत्मा का पुनर्जन्म होता है? But they interpret it like that. The soul is reborn. In many scriptures, they are talking about mind and intellect in two different ways. Swamis, big swamis, they don't differentiate between mind and intellect. You are all masters. You are blessed. But my dear friends, don't take steps in the wrong direction. Today's message. Please, I'm folding my hands and I'm telling you, please don't take step in the wrong direction. Every step in the wrong direction is taking you away from liberation, is taking you away from divine unification. Huh? This is the goal. Mere premi Prabhu sab kuch tumhi, tu mil gaya sab mil gaya. There's one goal. Prabhu, 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 Prabhu. My guru blessed me by telling me the biggest mistake of our life, we are going away from SIP. Biggest mistake, we are going away from SIP. Our biggest strength of life is being divine and living as a manifestation of the divine. This is our goal. With folded hands, I bow down.